Coming up on Torrance Today, City Cable's Christine Lee takes us through the Torrance delegates' second day in Kashiwa, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the relationship between the two cities. A Torrance church commemorates 75 years in the community with a 3-day fiesta, and TPD officers visit a local temple to take part in a Jewish harvest festival. It's all coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, October 10th. I hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. A group of more than 40 delegates from Torrance enjoyed day 2 of their 50th Sister City anniversary trip to Kashiwa, Japan. City Cable's Christine Lee is there and takes us through the day.
Good morning, Torrance.
Day 2 begins with a walk in the park.
I lived really close to here 5 years ago, and I would always run through this park. And one day, I just ran past this sign that said, Torrance 40th anniversary. The connection here is just all around us, and it just feels really special.
Kashiwa Mayor Kazumi Ota and Torrance Mayor George Chen unveil new street signs as the two cities join together once again for the cherry tree planting ceremony at Furusato Park.
2, 1.
History is being made once again. I just feel so happy and honored that we have this occasion to celebrate our 50th, because you can only celebrate a 50th anniversary probably once in your lifetime. And for the generations to come, keep it up.
I can't wait to come back in the future and just see how it's grown and blossomed. And I'm just having such a wonderful time here in Kashiwa.
And is this your first time in Kashiwa?
It is.
Well, how do you like it so far? Yesterday was a long day.
It was a very long day, but even when we were finished and with the banquet, we decided to go out and see some of the night scenes. And it was wonderful. Just having a fabulous time learning about the culture and experiencing new things.
Our city leaders get a tour of the park's playground, where Mayor Ota says certain equipment is added to make sure that all kids and adults in this case can enjoy the facility.
Oh my goodness.
As much as we want to play here all day, we have to get going. Our next stop has a lot of banners with familiar names written on them.
This is really cool. The Torrance Street and all the street names of all of Torrance is here on this street. It's really amazing. I imagine if we had to do that for Kashiwa, we'd be having a long, long street with a lot of names we can't read, but it would be really cool to do. So it's very nice of them to do this for us.
Right next to the Torrance Street sign is this.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know how they did this, but now our friends on the street will think of us every time it rains.
Awesome!
Just a few feet away, the surprises continue.
I'm over there. Hi.
This is totally unexpected for me. I thought we were going to a flea market.
We find ourselves in the center of the Kita Kashiwa and Torrance Exchange Party, hosted by this neighborhood. Many who are here have developed close ties over the decades with our Torrance delegates.
My wife has friends for over 40 years. This is my 4th visit to Kashiwa. I started in 1992 as the adult leader for Torrance Exchange Program, and I came back in 97 with the 25th anniversary, and I was here in 2017 with my son. It's a long ways to come for a short weekend, but it's worth the trip to see the friends that we have made.
The morning is filled with friendly competition, performances, and a game where we're asked to take selfies with those who have the same first letter in their names. I misunderstood the instructions and just took selfies with pretty much anyone who came by to say hello.
The most wonderful thing about all of this is the sense of community. The kindness is overwhelming, and just how wonderful all the people are. It's like we're family here. I've enjoyed it so much. I don't want to go home yet.
3, 2, 1.
I leave with a free pet travel water bowl for my dog Somi thanks to this booth just outside the park, where we're encouraged to take something we like.
Thank you.
Next, we meet our host families who will be feeding us lunch. This is my first time in Japan riding in a personal vehicle, going inside a home, and eating a home-cooked meal. Ako Matsumoto prepared a delicious lunch with rice that she harvested from a rice field nearby.
This is the first time welcome Torrance adults. We twice the Torrance students came to our house. Yes.
You know, home cooking is the best. It's the heart of the program. I love seeing homes and meeting people one-to-one. So it's special because this is not just the couple who invited us, but it's the families, 3 generations here. It seems to come full circle because the son was an exchange student. Parents are involved. They came to the anniversary. And the kids are going to learn English. So here we are, you know, and now we're friends.
After lunch, Ako brings out her tea set and teaches us how to make and drink matcha or green tea properly.
I'm sweating. 1, 2, 3. Last is make a sound. 1, 2, 3 there. Good, yeah? Go. No. Yes, last, yeah. Good. Pause, because this is the pause.
It is bitter. Yes.
When was the last time you had a tea ceremony?
When I was in kindergarten. I was younger than her.
Oh, wow.
Have this first. It's supposed to be sweet.
Ako reminds us that we are supposed to enjoy our tea with something sweet, like this roll cake she picked up from the bakery on our way here.
Thank you for wonderful lunch. Yeah. Wonderful lunch.
After I set up my camera to take a group photo, my mischievous little friend reframes our shot.
Camera person, are we looking good? Yay!
Then she plays around with my equipment while I step out for a minute, leaving me something sweet to remember her by.
Oh, she's dancing. Hey, you recorded yourself. Good job. Is that for me?
It's little moments like this that I think I'll cherish the most. Another precious memory is this stroll through the neighborhood park.
This is Shitada no Mori. It is a city park about 20 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. You ate today.
We ate rice from here.
Yeah.
That was lunch.
It's so peaceful. Ako says she comes here often to de-stress. She leads a busy life as a house designer, which she says is similar to an architect and an interior designer combined into one in America.
I want her to design my house.
Look.
Wow.
She even designed and remodeled her current house on the same spot where her mother's house used to be. My sweet friend gives me a parting gift, and it's time to say goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.
Dinner is just around the corner from our hotel, and a small group of us make our way over to an izakaya, or a Japanese-style pub that's just on the other side of the Kashiwa Takashimaya Station Mall. We toast to another great day and look forward to what day 3 will bring. In Kashiwa, I'm Christine Lee with Torrance City Cable.
Stay tuned. Tomorrow, Christine takes us on a virtual tour of Tokyo Tower and other popular sites in the big city, as well as highlights from the Sayonara Banquet. Back in Torrance, St. Catherine Laborie Catholic Church celebrated a milestone of its own by holding a 3-day parish fiesta.
The fiesta has been taking place for over about 50 years now. It's been an annual event. We did stop during COVID, so this is our first year back since 2019. It's just a place to bring communities together, get to see what we have to offer here as a community.
To me, it's like home. It's another place away from your home where you can come and be with people who you share similar values with. Everyone can come and have a good time, whether that means getting on the rides if you're younger, eating delicious food, watching performances, but you really feel at home and in community.
I go to this school, and about 20 minutes ago, me and my band Tanalor performed on the stage. Shout out to the Fiesta. That's all I gotta say.
This year, the Fiesta capped off the church's summer-long celebration of its 75th Jubilee year. The three-day event is a fundraiser benefiting the St. Catherine Laborie Church, as well as its elementary and middle schools. Another celebration took place on the other side of town at Temple Emet, where Torrance police officers spent an evening strengthening their relationship with the congregation.
Today was fantastic. On behalf of Temple Emet, Shabbat Shalom, they've welcomed us with open arms. This is our inaugural entry into participating in Faith in Blue events, and I couldn't be happier with how warm they've treated us. Chief Jeremiah Hart's theme for our police department is Our Job Together, and this is another facet of our job together as we work to keep the community safe and be the best police officer we can be for the City of Torrance.
We have the Torrance Police Department here. We're so grateful to them. Thank you for your service. And they keep us safe, and we're having a special weekend. And so many of the faith-based different religions are celebrating with our wonderful men and women in blue.
Faith and Blue is a nationwide initiative instituted by police departments across the country. Its purpose is to facilitate safer and more unified communities by enabling partnerships with businesses, community groups, and residents through the connections of local faith-based organizations. Torrance officers joined in the celebration of Sukkot, or the Feast of Booths. The 5-day Jewish festival celebrates the harvest and commemorates the protection God provided the children of Israel when they left Egypt. Roadwork continues to affect commuters in North Torrance this week. Northbound Van Ness Avenue at 190th Street is closed to traffic. Motorists must either turn right or left at the intersection. This also means that westbound traffic on 190th Street can only turn left onto Van Ness Avenue, and eastbound traffic can only turn right. The work is due to the construction of a new 3.5-mile-long water transmission main to connect future well locations to different parts of our city. The work is expected to continue past this week, so to stay on top of this and other projects and to get a better idea of detours, go to torranceca.gov/traffic impacts. A new episode of Candid Conversations is available for you to listen to. That's our podcast-style show that preserves open and sincere dialogues from our community members. A new episode drops every Tuesday. This week, Make a Difference Day is coming up, and we're talking to Tom Brewer, who served on the Torrance City Council for 8 years and currently volunteers with the Torrance Certified Farmers Market and the Torrance Historical Society and Museum.
You get a sense of purpose by volunteering, whether it's for an organization, helping them, or helping people. It gives you a purpose in life. You can meet people that I've met, new friends that I've socialized with now. So you meet new friends, you connect with old friends, you have conversations with people, whether it's Torrance or politics or the farmer's produce. You know, it gives you something to keep your mind active.
You can listen to the entire episode now by going to torranceca.gov/Candid Conversations. Shaping Torrance Together, our city's community survey, now has new questions for the month of October. There are always just 5 questions, and this time they include one asking if you have an emergency plan in place for you and your family, and if you plan on participating in this year's International Shakeout Drill on October 19th. Answering these simple questions can help improve the future of Torrance. It just takes a minute or two to complete. To get started, go to torranceca.gov/Shaping Torrance Together. Still ahead, it's Take Care Tuesday, and we'll tell you what the city is doing to help its residents protect the environment when we come back in 60 seconds.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Take Care Tuesday, city leaders are reminding residents about the importance of taking care of our environment by recycling responsibly, especially when it comes to our electronics. Electronic waste, or e-waste, is any electronic product or device that has reached the end of its life cycle and has lost value to its owner. E-waste that is improperly disposed of is potentially hazardous to the environment due to the various materials used for manufacturing. To help combat the problem, the City of Torrance is hosting an electronic recycling and paper shredding event that is free for all Torrance residents. Cell phones, monitors, TVs, and small appliances are examples of the types of items that will be accepted. Hazardous waste such as batteries, cleaners, and paint will not be accepted. The event takes place from 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday, October 14th at the Torrance City Hall employee parking lot on the corner of Torrance Boulevard and Maple Avenue. Proof of Torrance residency is required. For more information, visit torrancerecycles.org. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.